I feel strange. Hi guys, this is Connie. I've had 2 cups of coffee. Obviously I don't think they've worked because I still can't form a complete English sentence together. Wonderful. It is just... I'm a little frustrated because I shine on Mondays and I've already spent 6 minutes bickering about Monday being rah. And it's not even 11 a.m. That's not cool. I gotta fix that. To Twitter with an article about a church losing its youth pastor, and their youth pastor's wife, who was a month away from giving birth to their second child, had died in this bus accident, and I wanted to respond to it. What do you say to something like that? First off, you say something like, I am so sorry for your loss, I am so sorry for your trouble, and I can't begin to imagine what it is that you're going through. You know, oh, it gets better, or you'll get over it. Don't ever say that. It's that you are a normal person going through an unusual situation, but you're having a normal response to that unusual situation. This sort of thing doesn't happen every day, and even if it does, you now have to deal with all of these things going through you, and it's a surreal experience, and it's not going to be easy, but you are not alone. You have support. If I can be that support to you, I am available. Call me, text me, you know how to get in touch with me, and you learn to adjust to a new sort of norm. This is why I babble, but my heart hurts hearing that situation, because I know as a Christian in that situation, the easiest thing to come out is, well, God, fill in the blank. And you don't want to do that. You know, this is one of those things where you kind of like, please think before you speak for God, because God may be trying to say something completely different than what you are trying to nonchalantly try and spew out. Bad things happen in this world, and you know, God is a good God. He is still all of those wonderful things that we express in worship. He is fantastic. He is worthy of praise. He is holy. He is wonderful. He is good. And unfortunately, we live in a fallen world and bad things happen. That's the simplest way to explain it. You know, because I know one thought that goes through everybody's head multiple times. I've been on that merry-go-round before. How can God let this happen? Why? And you know what? That answer may not come. And you may not like to hear the answers that you get from your friends, because they're trying to support you, but they're going to say stupid things, because we all say stupid things. But the Bible does say that what the enemy tries to use for evil, God is able to turn around and use for good and use for His glory. So I hope that even in this kind of really despairing and horrible situation, that you are able to continue to trust God. Don't turn your back on God just because this thing was allowed to happen. Bad things happen all the time, and I know that doesn't make your pain any less real, and it doesn't make it hurt any less. But if you continue to ask God for help, even when you don't understand, I mean, there have been multiple, like, nobody ever preaches on the things that's like, David's like, well, where are you, God? What is this? What is that? Like, all of these terrible things that happen, you know, godly people in the Bible who are like, you know what? I'm done. I just want to lay down and die. I'm done. I'm over this. I don't want to do this anymore. And God's like, I've called you to continue to be a witness. I still love you. I still will provide for you. It's just difficult seasons. And it reminds me of Psalm 23, and everybody quotes Psalm 23. But the thing that came to my understanding a little while ago was that, you know, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. It's important to remember that you are going through it now, and you're going to feel horrible now, and you're going to feel lots of things that you don't want to feel right now, but you are going through the thick of it, and you will come out on the other end. He says that even in the midst of that, you don't have to fear evil. You don't have to live life in a hateful way. You are going to get through this. Continue to trust God, because and remember those times when you had good, happy things, and you're like, yay, God, I love this. Because He's still the same God. He still loves you. He still wants to provide for you. He still wants to offer you comfort and peace and joy, but you're in the thick of the valley. And that's okay, and you're going to continue to get through it. If anything, you just need to be as supportive as you possibly can. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. Sometimes you just open your arms. If they want to give you a hug, they'll give you a hug. If they want to punch you in the face, they're going to punch you in the face. Let it happen. Let people grieve the way they need to grieve, and know that you are not alone. Offer support. You are normal in your grief. Some people are not normal in their grief, and then they need to seek help. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time, and that's like an intervention thing that I am not prepared to do. I don't have the capabilities to be like, I know this is going to be weird, but I think you need it to seek some help. I've sought help. I'm a normal human being. There's no shame in that game. So, be careful with that. And enjoy. Please and thank you.